It's retro time as we head to the 90s with a rebuild. Yes, we're going to be using the Mad Scientist 9899 database today, taking over the old firm clubs in Scotland in what's poised to be another epic battle. Because while you look at the point system and how that works, let me tell you that this rebuild, as most retro ones are, is so much fun as we build two crazy good teams. Dad, we've gone retro again.
Yeah, do like these, don't we?
Back to the 90s. Now, this one is probably requested quite a lot whenever we were showcasing these retro databases, and it's the old firm, Rangers versus Celtic from the 98-99 season. I remember growing up, they had some cracking players. Scottish football was really enjoyable to watch with the likes of Henrik Larsson and Rangers obviously having Kanchelskis.
Yeah. I mean, even Colin Hendry there, a good player, coming to the end of his career there, but he was a good player.
Yeah, I recognise these iconic kits, and that's what we're looking forward to today. Some excitement here as we go retro, the 98-99 database across 5 seasons. As you know, I'm a professional wrestler here in the UK, and that means this time of year I'm always getting really excited because the new WWE 2K25 is here, and oh boy does it look amazing. As well as all the usual modes, there is a brand new mode called The Island, a WWE themed interactive open world where you can play and complete quests with challenges, compete in live events, and customize and upgrade your My Superstar to take them through multiple storylines. And before I explain any more, there will be a link to this at the top of the description as well as in the pinned comments. So don't just be a spectator, be part of the action. Now, the Island's main storyline is all about fighting your way towards earning a WWE contract and to become part of the Bloodline. This is your opportunity to be involved in the hottest story in sports entertainment. Not just that, all of your favorite game modes are back with new or updated features such as the Universe mode, the ultimate WWE sandbox featuring the welcome return of promos, the new commentary-driven promos featuring cutscenes with branded choices and different outcomes. So remember, it's the best time of year to pick up WWE 2K25, and you can do so as well as supporting the channel by using the link at the top of the description or in the pinned comments. Now, we had £10 million each, I believe, at the start of the season, so we could have obviously do some damage with our sides here, and you actually sold £3.7 million worth of players as well. So let's look at the players that you brought in your first season. We got Fagiani from Newell's Old Boys, a left wing back. Now, I tried sticking with players I recognise. We kind of then stepped away from that slightly in ways, but there we go. You've also got Steve Howie.
Yeah, I recognise this one, but he's a good midfielder. So
very
got
good.
Him in.
Can also play centre back. Tom Sear from Ajax. I mean, that is a £165,000 player. I don't know how you get in for that. There we go. Tom Sear. £1.4 million for Sami Hupia before obviously he went to Liverpool.
Yeah, good centre back.
Yeah,
very good. Yeah, so pleased to get him in my time.
The Finnish centre back there, Oscar Cordoba from
famous side.
Boca Juniors.
Yes.
Yeah,
good
goalie.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, for that keeper. Price as well.
And then finally, Julio Cruz.
Oh, here we go.
Your standout sign in there.
Yes, what a striker this guy is.
20 for finishing, 20 for aggression.
Yeah, that's the type of striker. That's an Alan Shearer striker, isn't it?
Some people don't like the retro databases because players are overpowered. I love it more because the players are overpowered. I think it's great. It just takes you out of, like, obviously what we deal with usually in Football Manager, and that would be like the best player in the world on this.
Oh, yeah.
He isn't
Henrik Larsson is still my best player.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what
We're
a player
looking at
he is.
Henrik Larsson.
Yeah. And his finish is not 20.
It isn't. No, cracking player is Henrik Larsson.
Yeah.
So you're setting up, Dad, in your classic 4-3-3.
Well, I just thought, the strikers I've already got at the club and buying Cruz in.
Yeah.
I might as well just go for 3 up front, really.
Somehow Cruz, he does actually go on the right-hand side, but he was getting out of it, actually, wasn't he? But you got Movrichik there. I mean, look at him.
He's very free, but he's still that good, isn't he?
Yeah, unbelievable. Burley is in there. Craig Burley. Yeah. O'Donnell.
I'm quite pleased with this side. I'm going to do some damage. I feel really a good midfielder, good strong midfield.
Alan Stubbs is in there.
Stubbsy there back there, and Opia there. What a back two.
McNamara.
With a good keeper.
Look who's on the bench. Mark Viduka.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I could go straight into being free up front, so I'd have been an idiot not to.
Champions League winner, Paul Lambert, of course. He won the Champions League the season before that with Borussia Dortmund, or the year before that, Borussia Dortmund. But yeah, some recognisable players that you might see there. So let's have a look at this Rangers side and introduce you to my new signings as well. Now, as we mentioned, I had £10 million as well. My number one target was one of my all-time favourite strikers growing up, Roy Mackay. Put a bid in for him. I was buzzing. I thought, no way he actually wants to come to me. He chose to go to Chelsea instead. So I had to deter from Roy Mackay, and I went with a different striker instead. In fact, I brought in two. Now, the first one was Diego Forlan, and I'd just seen him there, quite cheap, and I thought, good potential, model citizen personality, let's bring him in.
He was a consistent striker, I felt. Not a brilliant striker, just a consistent.
Not at Man United, he wasn't.
No, but I just felt
he was great after.
He was there or thereabouts all the time, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was class with Villarreal. Yeah. When he was at Man United, he had like some great games against Liverpool, which we've always, as Man United fans, are very grateful for, but never really quite paid off for him. But we also have signed Jan Koller. Now, this is a beast of a signing, because for £2.7 million, he don't look amazing, but he is 6'8". With 16 jump and reach, 18 heading, and 19 for strength. We've got a big boy up front, the Czech.
He is massive, isn't he?
Yeah, 25-year-old. This face pack's supposed to be legit from that year. If that's what he looked like at 25, that is rough.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Imagine the paper round he had.
Big Jan Koller with his 3 agility. He started the season well. We're laughing. He's got 4 in 4.
Well, yeah, good start.
Big Jan. Then we've also got a PSV right back. 250k for that right back. Unbelievable value for money. David Hodkin from Leeds, £2.5 million.
He was a good midfielder, wasn't he?
Yeah, doesn't even get into my starting 11. It's mental. Rod Wallace. Oh no, these are the transfers that were already there. So Rod Wallace was a signing that was already at the club. But I tell you who I did sign was a third striker, Tony Cottee. 150k for Tony Cottee.
33, just on the end of his career.
He was my first signing because I didn't know whether I could get another striker in. And I thought I'd go for him. 20 finishing, anticipation, and off the ball, and natural fitness.
Couldn't ask better than that, could you?
No, he scored a hat-trick on his debut. Cracking. Now, I'm rocking a 4-4-2 because I'm a 90s kid. 90s football was 4-4-2 or get out. Yeah, they don't play any other formations. None of this three at the back bollocks. Yeah. None of this, oh, let's play one in behind. No, it's 4-4-2 or get out.
I did think about going for 4-4-2 because obviously where we were playing, but I just thought, no, I'm going to try something different and just, because I had my 3 strikers as well, just like, let's just go for 3 up front. That's my tactic.
You've gone modern. Yeah. I've gone retro. I've even gone for 2 no-nonsense centre-backs.
Well, they are, yeah.
That is classic 90s. So you give the ball to your centre-back, it's going Rose Ed.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Time to... Oh, he's good for throwing.
I wish Spurs would do that sometimes.
Yeah. But my midfield, 2 box-to-box midfielders, again, 90s. He
was always a good player.
Van Bronckhorst, cracking. Yeah. Honestly, I remember him more of like a left-sided player, but obviously that was later on in his career. Centre midfielder here. And Barry Ferguson.
Yeah.
Big Bazza Ferguson.
Just took over Rangers now, isn't he?
Well, we've had a little check. Yeah, Barry Ferguson, manager of Rangers. So we just don't look like him on that.
It don't look nothing like it. That's probably the only reason I tagged it. But it was the age that sort of made it for me, though, really.
Yeah, he's 20 years old in this. But looks good. Other than you can't jump, but that's all right. We've got Jan to do that. Jan's going to do all the jumping for everybody. Kanchelskis, of course, for a former Manchester United player. What a career, by the way, and he still looks great. 20 pace and acceleration.
He was like lightning, though, wasn't he?
God, that's my side. How we're looking. We got some good bench players, of course. Tony Carty's there. Amarusa was another one. Obviously, I remember quite well as a youngster watching Scottish football. But there we go. Now, start of the season. How have we got on? Well, I've had an okay start, but Dad, you have beaten me already.
Oh, get in.
A 3-2 win for Dad there in the Cinch Premiership. I've had to qualify for Europe, and I have done so, as you can see. We're in a group with Liverpool and Real Madrid. Now, I don't think Liverpool was as good. They've got a young Michael Owen, who is actually their key player, but they are still good under Gerard Houllier there. But Real Madrid are decent. Roberto Carlos is their best player, as you can see, with John Toshak as the manager.
Good old Tosh.
Yeah. So I think we've done this database with the Real Madrid and Barcelona before. So we're obviously exploring other nations at the minute, but this has been quite fun already. Now, schedule for you, Dad, obviously, won every single game.
It?
Good start to the season there. Big win against Kilmarnock to kick things off, a 7-1, 5-0 against 6-1 against Montrose. Let's look at your Champions League. Oh, you've got the easiest group I've ever seen. That is ridiculous. I know Kaiserslautern were okay back then, but that is mental.
I'd be so disappointed if I don't go through that group then.
How have I got Liverpool and Real Madrid, and you've got FC Metz? Season number 1 then. You know the score, you know the points. We've gone retro this season. Let's see what happens in season number 1. Season 1, I've somehow pinched it. Lovely stuff. I didn't draw a single game. That's mental.
Mate, look how many goals.
Lost 3.
Wow. Look how many goals you've scored.
Yeah, 176.
Both of us have scored those goals. Both only lost 3 games.
Yeah.
Down to drawing. I drew 2 games.
Lost 2 against me as well. Might be 3. We'll have to go and double check. We'll do all the point score behind the scenes.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because of the weird championship group that they have. Yeah, didn't draw a single game there. We didn't draw against each other, obviously. 105 to 101 points. Looking at the league profile, 49 goals from Jan. Oh my God, I didn't expect that. Oh, big Jan has arrived, didn't he?
I got Cruz with 32. I'm thinking yes.
Yeah,
but 49. Another 17 goals. Where on earth?
Only in 38 games. Assist-wise, look, that's my left midfielder.
Yeah.
He's got that amount of assists. 31 assists from left midfield. Kanchelskis on the right, 19 assists. Barry with 18. Oh my God, that's unbelievable.
That's like every cross you've put in, he scores.
Yeah, just kick it. Jan will header it. I had the second highest clean sheets here with 11. You had 19. That is 176 goals to 139. You had the fewest conceded. I was only 9 more. But that is...
I'm still disappointed now.
Oh God. Well, let's see what other things Jan's been up to. Have we lifted any cups? Obviously, that's 4 points there. We'll count up all the games between each other in a little bit. But competitions, winner of the Scottish League Cup. But Dad, you've knocked me out of the Scottish Cup. I got to the semi-final of the Champions League.
That's a hell of a good scene. You had Liverpool
and Real Madrid in the group. Yeah, knocked them out. So Scottish League Cup beat Falkirk in the final.
What happened to me there then?
Yeah, don't know idea. But quarter-final of the Scottish Cup. We won't click on that yet because you might have gone on and lost the final. That'd be funny. Or the Champions League. We'll skip over that. Let's have a look at yours then, Dad. Second in the league. Did you win any cups? You did.
Yes, get in.
You did win a cup. League Cup semi-final. Knocked you out of that one. 5-2 in extra time. Did Jan score a big hat-trick in extra time? George Albert got 96-minute penalty. Diego Forlan got 98. Alan Stubbs' own goal. He got furious because he conceded 2 and he just belted it in his own net. Not even Jan scored in that game. Unbelievable, really. There we go. All right, so Dad, you won the Scottish Cup. You beat Hearts in the final 2-1. So that's 3 points for you there. Quarter-final by, I think that's Roma. It is Roma. The name thing isn't right on this one. So you beat Roma there. I was knocking out PSV. Let's go a little bit further back then into the group stage. Real Madrid went on to win it, so I must have knocked... How have they gone on to win it? Because they're not in it there. Right, the final hasn't been played yet. Okay, cool. So that was last year's winner, Real Madrid, knocked out in the group stage. It's going to be played between Man United and Juve. Of course, Man United has Sir Alex. And of course, this is actually when they won it, 98-99. So this, if they win it again, it's exactly the same as real life, but against Juve instead of Bayern Munich. Round of 16, I was knocking out Kaiserslautern, who went through with you. You were knocking out Arsenal. That's good. Yeah, your favourite club. Quarter-final against PSV is when you knocked out... it was a nice Man United Liverpool there, look.
Yeah.
That was good for United fans. Semi-final is when I lost to Juve there. That's a shame. I couldn't play Roma, and I think, I've had my chances against Roma. I would have got to the final. Never mind. Let's look at the squad then, Dad. So goals-wise for you, 44 from Julio Cruz.
Yeah, pleased with that.
With 17 assists.
Yes. Yeah. And Larson right in behind him 30. So 70 odd goals with two strikers. Got to be happy with that. How I haven't won the league, it's because of what you've done. So
Big Jan, that's the reason why.
Yeah.
Viduka with 20.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Off the bench. So that's not bad. The amount of assists as well is Jackie McNamara there, with 13.
Yeah, it's good. Good squad.
Transfer budget, 28. That's a lot for 99.
It is a lot, yeah.
When you look at finding players for like less than $1 million who are really good. That's going to allow us to build some fantastic teams, which I'm sure you're all going to enjoy. Let's have a look, see how many. 59 goals in 60 games with 12 assists from Jan Goller.
You're going to have to count up how many goals he scores for this.
Yeah, well, if
the whole challenge.
Yeah, unless I lose him.
If you keep him, yeah, you won't sell him.
He ain't got a release clause in his contract, I don't think. So hopefully I can just keep him going.
So it's 59 goals already.
32 from Rod Wallace, which isn't bad. George Albert's my left winger, got 24 goals and 38 assists in just 36 starts. That's phenomenal. Yeah. Kanchelskis got 23 and 28. Kind of overshadowed, really. Poor Kanchelskis. Even Barry Ferguson, 20 goals, 26 assists. Unbelievable. David Hopkins chipped in, and he played more off the bench than what he did starting. Van Bronckhorst did all right. Arthur Newman, who was my left back, got 20 assists as well. All around, a very good season. And I've also got £30 million to spend. Good. The wage budget's not there on mine. I'd probably have to go down to like 21 to bring in some decent players. But again, when you're looking at the likes of some phenomenal players, if I just give you an example of the values, and of course you can play these databases, they're on FM Scout, etc. There's loads of places. If you just Google literally how to play these, the highest prices, like 20 to 24 million pound for Jean Migne, who, how good is that? So you have a lot of fun. Rio Ferdinand's there, look, 17 million pound at West Ham, a youngster, but then at the same time, a 4-star player, £1 million. You might not have ever heard him. He's called Sharon, but he's still really good. Don't have a lot of pace, but there we go. We'll have a look at the points. We'll count them up, and we'll let you know who's winning season 1. I've got a feeling it's me. And we'll crack on with season number 2. Season 1 points then is Omega Luke with 12 and Dad with 5. All right, Dad, 12-5 head start I've got in season 1. But the thing is with this league is there's 2 cups.
Yeah.
We're playing each other so many times.
Oh, yeah.
It's so easy to win points.
You could just change your right round.
I've sold £6.75 million worth of players. I've brought in quite a lot. Starting off with Kesman, Mattia Kesman. Of course, he played for Chelsea throughout his career. I was a fan of his at some points as well. Here, he was a young Partizan player, and he looks unbelievable.
Yeah,
great off the ball, good pace, aggression, finishing of 19, technique, the work rate's there as well. Fantastic to go alongside Big Jan, I reckon, and score some goals. He's got 2 in 3 games already. Diego Forlan never really played that much, because I sold Rod Wallace for less than £1 million after he scored 21 goals last season. I sold him to West Ham, so he hasn't scored anything in the Premier League yet. But then I've also signed Andy Cole. He was transfer listed at Man United.
Good replacement.
I mean, he's absolutely rapid. So fast.
Yeah.
He's good. I don't know whether him or Kesman will play. That's the thing. He's played 2 games for me already. Hasn't scored yet. He only played 17 times last season. 10 starts with 6 goals. But we know he's capable of seasons like this. 34 in 40 games.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
So, he's capable of doing unbelievable things. Lucio, though. A young Lucio. He's only 21. Only 9 positioning. But when you're that fast, you can probably recover.
You can cover quite well.
Because his anticipation's good as well. So, all right, his concentration and position is not that great, but we've got solid defenders who are good at other things here. And it seems like in this database, you're either slow but intelligent or quick and stupid. And nice. I've gone for quick and stupid here with Lucio. I mean, he looks mean as hell, and he's got 17 strength. So if he asked me to my face, I would say you're not stupid, Lucio.
No.
You're definitely not stupid. But if you do win a fight, my tag partner, ex-tag partner, DBJ said you're stupid because I'm going to kick DBJ's ass at TCW on the 29th of March, and you can still be there. Down in Plymouth, make sure you come along. Tickets start from £10. If you can get to Plymouth, come along and watch TCW Final Stand. There's some unbelievable matches, including me versus DBJ, where I'll kick his ass, just like Lucio would kick my ass if he heard that I called him stupid. Don't miss it. It's going to be really good. Anyway, I signed Lucio. That was good. Then I signed a keeper because...
Calm down now.
A little bit, yeah. All good. 20 handling. Not bad. 20 bravery, 20 flair.
There's a lot of 20s in
with
it.
flair. That's weird. 20 jumping reach, 20 strength. Does that mean like when he catches it, he does like a pirouette at the same time with his 20 flair? 19 position, 20 off the ball.
He came out too early in his career, didn't he?
Yeah.
He needed another 10 years. He'd be a brilliant keeper.
I could play this guy on the wing.
Yeah.
Like he's got 20 flair and 20 off the ball. That's an unbelievable winger with 15 pace and 15 agility. I should stick him out there.
I like the bit with the position in 19. You've only got to be in the 18-yard box, surely.
Yeah, keeper's position is important.
Back in them days, that's all they stood, did they? They didn't come out of their boxes at all, did they?
I could have done with the flair and off the ball being in the decision-making and concentration. Now, he makes terrible decisions, but he's got unbelievable flair and he's great off the ball. Moving on, that's my goalkeepers that I signed. Sticking pretty much with the exact same tactic. I don't need to change that.
No, you don't know.
We won the league, got to the semi-final of the Champions League. We've got Jan Koller and Andy Coe up front. Kanchelskis on the right has picked up a bit of an injury, but he'll be okay. Team is looking very similar with the new additions in there, so I am happy. Now, Dad, let's have a look at yours. £36 million was spent. You sold £4.8 million there. Another £1.1 million. So there was actually signings from last season there, so we're not going to count them. It's from here downwards. So you've got yourself a CDM / centre-back, Litos.
Good centre-back.
Yeah, looks very good.
That's where I felt I was mainly a bit weak in my defence. So quite a few of these are first team and also squad.
Rickson at right back there. By the way, some of these players we don't know. I do know about Gattuso, by the way. That's another one you won't say stupid. But if you know these players, maybe they played for your club at some point during their career, we'd love to know those stories. Or maybe you've played like the likes of CM99 when that was a thing, Championship Manager 99, and signed these players. There's a few of these players that I recognise and remember just from manager games. There's some of them that I've never heard of before in my life. So I'm interested to know whether you know them or not. But Gattuso's in there, so that's a good signing. Yeah, he used to actually play for Rangers, look. Funny enough, there he is, 97, 98. The season before this, he played for Rangers. So now he's played for both. They got Usha Valusny, 70k that guy was.
Bargain.
70k, unbelievable.
Playing those two positions, good for both positions as well.
From the land where they built Jan Koller. The Czech Republic. Robert Kovac is also there from Croatia. Of course, I think he's quite a good manager now, isn't he, Robert Kovac? But some good attributes in there as well. £5.5 million. I spent a bit of money on that one, Dad.
I did, yeah, but it strengthened that position up really, really good. So I feel that with the attack force that I've got, I didn't have to touch the attack.
Well,
I'm looking
going for the same. I haven't had many tactical tweaks here. We're looking quite similar to what we did last season.
My midfield's solid now. Defence is looking better, so look out.
Fight talk. You are top of the league.
Call me stupid.
Yeah. Didn't, but alright. Beat Hibernian 6-0, Dundee 7-1. The only game you have actually lost was Ajax 3-1 to qualify for the Champions League. Then you beat them 7-0.
Get in.
To qualify. So you're in the Champions League. We've still got the group stage thing. I don't know how long whether that will carry on because I don't remember selecting to use the old format, but we still got the old format for now. We haven't played each other, as you can see, but that was your group there. Let's have a look at the fixtures for my Rangers side at the start of the season. I also haven't dropped any points. You've just got a bigger goal difference, I think. Aberdeen, Hearts and Dundee. I've got PSV, Parma, who are really good in this because they've got Lilian Thuram, Sebastian Veron. Yeah, I think they have Buffon. I don't know whether they've sold him. Chiesa, Cannavaro. Like, their team is phenomenal. Really, really good. John Carews there. John Carew. He plays in claret and blue. Kleberson went on to play for Man United and was awful, if I'm honest. But Dino Baggio, Hernan Crespo.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, but I can't see Buffon. I'm guessing Buffon has left the club. He has been sold probably. If they have sold Buffon, it's because they've bought Chilavert. I mean, who can blame them? The guy has 20 free kicks. He is unbelievable. He can take penalties. He can take free kicks. Him and Rogerio Czerny. Unbelievable. And that's somebody. Why would you want Gianluigi Buffon when you can have Chilavert? What a player. I used to have like all the DVDs of like own goals and gaffes, and there was like a compilation of Chilavert's free kicks on there. I loved him. That's who you've got in my group or your group? Is it my group?
Your group.
It's my group. So I've got Parma, Club Brugge and PSV in there. Alright, season number 2 then. Let's get it underway and see if Dan can start catching me up and maybe win a cup or two. Season 2 then, and run away with it on that one.
Easy there, isn't it?
Yeah, you stepped off a little bit there, Dad.
Lost 5 games.
I conceded a lot less than you. Oh my, I scored 191. Oh my God, Jan was eating. Jan was feeding.
I'm the one who's playing free up front.
Yeah, but I can feel it. Look, so you lot, I beat you 8-0. That is embarrassing. You should be. How are you not sacked? Wow.
I think if I finished third, I would have probably been sacked.
Probably. Oh, Jan's got another 49 just in the league alone. Kesman got 34 and Albert's got 23. So big Jan, 8.26. We're dominating that. How do you score 49 goals and only get 9 player of the matches?
Yeah.
Mental. But Filmanoff got 16 clean sheets. I dominated this. I really have dominated this. 191 goals, only conceding 31. We are laughing. Very good. God. We did play each other quite early on, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was about 2 or 3 games later, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that's probably where it changed. Assist-wise, Alberts and Kanchelskis, both by wingers. 27 goals.
It's just great to fall in, isn't they?
Chuck it in the box.
Yeah.
Van Bronckhorst there, 24 as well. Barry's got 16. We're all loving it. Big Jan is feeding up top there, and Kesman's getting his scraps, 34. Unbelievable. Right, we're on Rangers. Let's see if I win any other competitions. Oh, it was a clean sweep domestically.
Oh, I didn't need that. That's bad for me, innit?
Oh. I lost in the round of 16 to Chelsea. Big Roy Mackay is probably playing and scoring goals. I've clicked on it, Dad. You also lost to Juve at that point. So that was the round of 16. Scottish Cup final. Beat Hibernian. Scottish League Cup. I beat Hearts.
I didn't make
2
any
Edinburgh
fun.
sides. Might have knocked you out early. Let's have a look. No competitions for Dad there. Rangers is one of them. Hearts is the other.
Oh, well, there you go. Bad.
So there's another 2 points there.
Really bad season for me there. 5-0.
God. And then semi-final by Hearts. You lost 3-2. God, that is bad.
Just 5-0 in the cup and an 8-0 in the league.
8-0 in the league, yeah. That is bad, isn't it?
There's me saying my defence was better.
Hey, you got a 1-1 draw there, look.
Yeah,
that was nice for
that's
you.
great, isn't it?
Lost 3-1 there, lost 5-0 there.
Oh, my.
8-0 there. How did they allow you to still be in the job? Oh, that early fixture, you beat me 3-1. Mental. And yeah, I still managed to overtake you at that point because obviously you drew the Hearts there and lost to Kilmarnock. Oh, God.
Draw and lose a City game, then go and beat the top.
Yeah.
Where
in the
goes
group
it?
stage, the Champions League, you topped it,
top.
Fiorentina.
Yeah, pleased with
Another
that.
side that has some cracking players if we're going to go through his retro database. Gabriel Batistuta. Batty goal.
I loved. He was so faithful that side. Wasn't he? He
loved
loved that team, didn't he?
There's only one player I love more than Gabriel Batistuta at Fiorentina, and that is this man here, Rui Costa.
Yeah.
Don't know why, I've just got a very strong affiliation to Rui Costa. Obviously, he played for Benfica as well, Fiorentina. I think then he went on to play for AC Milan. Trapattoni's Fiorentina side was absolutely wonderful to watch. They had some cracking players. Edmundo was another one. Don't really remember a lot of them. Belletti, I think, they just signed him, maybe? I think they have just signed him. I don't remember him playing for Fiorentina, but he's good. But yeah, a strong Del Vecchio, a strong affiliation to a lot of those players from the 90s Serie A. And we're not even spoken about the likes of Ronaldo, who is, of course, at Inter Milan on this. Yeah, you managed to top the group with that. Where did I finish in the Champions? So mine was round of 16. Group stages, I topped mine with Parma. So PSV in third
Didn't
place.
lose any games?
No. Drew to Parma away, beat them at home 3-0. Right, well, let's have a look at the goals then. How many did Jan get in total this season? It was 60 in 47 games.
That's 119 goals in two seasons.
6.
What's he doing? Someone would have been in and snapped him up by now, wouldn't they?
Kesman's furious because he got 44 and 44 and he is livid. He's got no,
He didn't even get half of a golden boot.
No.
No
Albert's
chance.
got 33 and 30 assists, which is unbelievable. Andy Cole.
He got
30
30
goals. Andy Cole, and he's the 4th top scorer in our team. Kanchelskis, 19 and 35, 14 and 30 for Van Bronckhorst. Barry Ferguson with 24 assists. The assists are just everywhere. All these guys are just loving, just feeding Big Jan up front. The 6'8" giant from Czechia. Oh, I love it. Right, okay. My transfer budget next season is £29 million.
Good.
I'm just gonna stick that on a 6'9" bloke. Bring him in. Dad, your Celtic side. Let's have a look. 37 goals there for Julio Cruz with 18 assists. Mark Viduka with 29. Ooh. That's good for the Dukes. That's not bad. His 20 strength. He was a good hold-up player, wasn't he?
Yeah.
28 goals and 18 assists from Henrik Larsson. 19 and 19 from the 34-year-old Modric.
Well, you look at that, you'd think I've won the league, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's league-winning performances there, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you got that, 4 or 5 strikers in 20 or above.
Yeah.
God, bloody hell.
But not good enough. £24 million. Let's tally up the points then and see what we're looking like after 2 seasons. Season 2 points are Mega Luke with 14 and Dad with just 1. Meaning the total points are Mega Luke with 26 and Dad with 6. Alright, Dad, you're 20 points behind already after just 2 seasons. You really need to pull your finger out here. So you've made a few signings here. There's some names gone out, £1.1 million there, some free transfers gone out, including Reggie Blinker. I used to love Reggie Blinker. That was used to be a saying, if somebody's had a stinker, you say you've had a Reggie Blinker.
That's what I've had for the last 2 seasons.
You've had a Reggie Blinker the last couple of seasons, tell me. The players that you signed, £2.2 million, Murat Yakin.
Yep.
Which is
good midfielder.
Yeah, a Swiss midfielder coming in who can play in 2 different roles there. Not too bad at all. Matzinho from Porto, the Brazilian, 34 years of age though.
Yeah, I know.
Hasn't got a stretch of pace.
I don't usually buy older players like that, but he just looks so good in that midfield. I just wanted to strengthen it up a little bit. He's probably only going to be a squad player as well, so he's in. I got him.
Then we got Baranek, another Czech. Czech player. He plays centre attack midfielder or up front.
I got an idea, sort of playing him a bit more attacking so he can go in that role right behind. Or if I get an injury up front, he's a good striker as well.
Okay, then we've got Preciado. Nah, that's just a backup.
I just had a bit of money at the end to spend.
Well,
so
a free transfer.
Yeah, free transfer, yeah.
This is the money you spent, £7 million. Now, this is a good striker.
Oh, look at this, look.
It's like your version of Jan.
Yeah.
He's Norwegian, like good finishing, good heading, take penalties as well. Natural fitness of 20, jump and reach of 17, 6'3", great strength. You should pin your hopes on him up front. Sigurd Rushfeldt. Then we got 2 free signings again. Luto Vinov. Don't remember this guy at all. From Spartak Moscow on a free.
Can't say I've even heard of him, so
no.
Sorry if anybody you fans do.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's... Sorry, we don't.
And then Stilian Petrov, I know about that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Played for Man City, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a good player.
Great player.
Yeah.
Centre attacking midfielder.
He plays in all 3 right through the spine of the team, so I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah. Good signing, that one. Tactically. You've gone for this.
Well, I've got all these strikers and attacking midfielders. I'm just thinking I'm this far behind, and it's only through the amount of goals that you're scoring, so I've gone for this. I mean, I locked Larson in that position and Cruz in the other position because it just completely changed it around. So that's where I wanted it. That's how I want it, like that. Now, you just look at that and think there's just goals galore. I don't mind that each one of these score 33 goals each.
I don't mind it. Oh, yeah. Not asking for too much then.
No. I mean, Zeno, I said he wouldn't be a squad player, but he's gone running as my defensive midfielder. So.
Yeah, Gattuso's fuming.
Yeah. They can fight it all out between them in the midfield. That's why I bought a couple to go in that position. That's where I really was concentrating on. I had what I had in the squad already, and Mark Viduka's not there. Did I sell Viduka, or is he still with me?
No, he is still there. He's on the bench.
So he's on the bench, just sitting there waiting if anybody gets an injury as well.
He's been coming off the bench 3 times already.
So, look, I've got to score more goals than you this time. I've got to with a team like that.
It's about scoring goals. We all know that. It's about winning games. Jan's got 11 at the start of the season, as we can see there. No. I still had £23 million left. I lost Lucio and Amoruso. Lucio went for £14 million. And I did sign some replacements. I got Ivan Cordoba when I seen the Lucio deal was going through. I went and got Cordoba. Work permits meant that Lucio took ages to go through, but I got Cordoba in anyway. Looks quite good, to be fair, but he's only 5'8". Is Cordoba, but 19 pace and acceleration. So I'll let you in the header and I'll run on to the flick on myself. Yeah. That's what Ivan Cordoba would do. Look who I just signed. I mentioned it earlier, didn't I?
Yeah.
There was Chilavert and Rogerio Ceni. And I went and got Rogerio Ceni. 19 for free kick taking. 18 for penalty kicks. Now, I'm not going to put him as my free kick taker because I've seen it when it goes wrong. You can see quite a lot. But he is there and he is a possibility. I also picked up Jalminha. We seen him earlier too, that left midfielder. Now, my left midfielder has been doing unbelievable stuff, but he is like 33 now, and I did notice a bit of a decline in his attributes, whereas this guy is absolutely mustard.
Yeah.
Really good. Not quite as good in terms of, I can't remember what the other guy, mental attributes was absolutely phenomenal, but the rest of him's fantastic. Then we got Par Zetterberg, who's going to go in my midfield with 20 leadership, by the way. An underrated attribute there.
There's your corner taker.
I was going to say, set pieces with Jan. Zetterberg is going to be up there now, I reckon, for assists. Could be close to sort of 30, 40 assists this season. So he has 19 vision, 19 passing with 18 technique and 20 for corners.
I mean, really, you look at the players you're getting, you've virtually built a team around Jan, and just anybody who can take a free kick, corner, set piece, anything like that.
As soon as I seen him in season number 1, I was like, building a team just to supply goals for Jan. I want to see how many goals he can score throughout the whole time. Now I've got 2 defenders who have come in. So we've got Mario Melchiot, who has joined the club from Ajax. Good right back, very, very pacey right back. Can't cross though. And that's a bit like, I think fullbacks are difficult in this, aren't they? Yeah. To find them. But I tell you who can cross is Silvinho. He's got 17 crossing. So we're just going to rely on crosses from the left-hand side with Xiao and Silvinho supplying the ball for Big Jan. And there we go. That's the signings that I've made. Tactically, we're keeping it exactly the same. Although I have changed Xiao role into a winger instead of the defensive winger it was last season. So, I mean, this is still 2 box-to-box midfielders, 2 wingers. This is more 90s 4-4-2 than I've ever seen. 100%. Only got 1 no-nonsense centre-back, though. Colin Hendry still coming back into the team.
And that's what he is, isn't he?
Yeah, 34 years of age. Yeah. Just be the leader in there. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much, Colin. Anyway, how have we got on at the start of the season? It's been good. Jan's got 4 goals in the opening fixture. He only got 3 in the second one. I was fuming. And then he scored 4 goals again against Hearts. We were back to that, and he didn't get any against St Mirren away from home. He got a 7.1 average rating, though. So, good start. We are now into the new version of the Champions League, so the old version has gone out the window, unfortunately. Let's see, Dad, what you have been up to in yours. So we've got a loss here in the Champions League, but you have still qualified because you beat them 5-2 in the first leg. But you've dropped points already to Dunfermline at home.
I'll tell you, it's a very bad habit I've got on this game. When I lose a game, I draw the next game. It's a bad habit. I just cannot get out of it. It really winds me up, and it looks like I'm even doing it on this one now as well.
It is funny. Anyway, you got Real Madrid in a game, Partizan, Olympique Marseille, Coruña, of course. Deportivo had a good team back then, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mustafa Hadji there was a cracking player, so they got some good players. They, of course, even got even better as we got into the 2000s. But let's see. Season number 3 then. Dad needs to start catching me up before I run away with this with Big Jan. Well, season 3. Dad, you ain't getting any closer. And I was just 1 game away from a perfect 38 wins.
I only lost 3 games
from 38.
I only lost 3 games and I'm that far away from you. Oh, get in.
How annoying.
Get in.
That's so annoying.
Get in. I don't care what happens the rest of the season, I'm happy. Stop you from winning that.
173 goals was scored. How many did Jan get?
You don't like drawing games, do you?
Only 42. What are you doing, Jan?
What's the matter with him, man?
Yeah.
Did he get injured?
He must have felt ill.
Yeah. Well, he was scoring like 4 goals and then going 2 goals without scoring money. So
yeah. Rogerio Ceni got 19 clean sheets. 19. That's half of the fixtures, by the way, in 38. Yeah. Assist-wise, Zetterberg, only 19. Barry Ferguson, though, with 23. And he wasn't taking corners. He's only got 11.
Yeah.
So that's just from his passing ability. And he's got 19 for passing and vision as like a deep line playmaker type of player. Good both feet. That's the thing with him. On any foot, he's passing it. Yeah. So probably the reason why.
When you got a target like that and you're looking for him all the time, it's just so easy. Isn't it?
Yeah. Kesman with 27. Jalmina with 25, along with Julio Cruz, who's up there as well, Dad, for you. But not too bad then. So that's 3 wins, plus, of course, the league title, which was 4, so that's 7 straight away, but you did get a point there back. Are you gaining points for the cups?
I've got to win the cups.
Let's see.
Who's
competitions.
This,
this is on me. Oh my god, I thought I won the Champions League. Thought I won the treble. Right, well, I won the Scottish FA Cup. Knocked out by Partick Thistle in the League Cup. Beat St Mirren 4-0 in the final. Runner-up in the Champions League. Unless this is you, this would be a bit of a...
Yeah, come on.
No. Oh, Man United. By the way, they stole a couple of players from me that I was trying to buy in the last couple of seasons. David Beckham got a 93rd minute equaliser to take the game to extra time. I was 3-0 up in the Champions League final in Munich. I mean, as a Man United fan, that would have been unbelievable to do.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
In Munich as well, after, of course, the Munich air disaster, to have that history and manage to pull that off. But you look at this Manchester United team, by the way. They got Hector Kuiper as the manager, so if we're looking at managers. Sir Alex Ferguson has left. And he's unemployed. He went to Inter Milan.
Imagine him talking to the Italians over there in his
Scottish accent. Yeah. But if you're looking at this team, Dad, Jardel up front. Look at that. 20 finishing, 20 heading, but Shevchenko next to him.
Oh, wow, what a player.
Oh, my God. Then you got Beckham centre mid.
Supplying him, yeah.
With Roy Keane.
And the gaffer, yeah.
Yeah. Perez, that's weird. That's a little bit weird.
Them two would have never been together, would they?
No.
Fight.
Why is
That's a
Perez
fight asking if we're
Why
going
is Perez in a Man United shirt? Lordin's there because I think Giggs missed the final due to an injury. but Giggs is still unbelievable. Yep, stands at the club, of course, but he's next to Walter Samuel. Really good centre-back. Gary Nev's there.
Yeah.
Left back is Junior, who I'm not too sure of who he is.
Buffon.
But look, yeah, there he was. We mentioned, didn't we, where he'd be. It was Manchester United who signed him.
21 million.
They still got the like. They got Adrian Mutu as well, of course. I thought there was something on his face then. Of course, we know what Adrian Mutu is famous for.
Yeah.
And I thought they had put that on his face pack, and I thought that's a bit out of order. But no, it was just a little freckle or something. But Paul Scholes is still there. He's picked up a knock. Unbelievable, Paul Scholes. Look at that. Luke Chadwick, Emil Impenza, Nicky Butt. Cracking players.
Still all there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they beat me in the Champions League final. Dwight York got 2 goals in extra time. Oh, I can't believe David Beckham, 93rd minute. That broke my heart.
Him of all players as well.
I know. The reason why I support Man United because of David Beckham in this era.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's gone and done that to me. So close to winning the Champions League. Let's have a look then, Dad. Did you go on and win the Scottish League Cup? It was wide open for you. You did. You did. There's 3 points. You beat Kilmarnock in the final there. So 3 points for you. Oh, Man United knocked you out in the round of 16. So let's have a look at the league phase. I was in the top. Oh, you were ninth, just underneath it. Lost to Juve. Drew to Real Madrid. 1-5. So that was not bad at all. I won 5. I beat Man United then. 2-0. Didn't even concede a goal in the 5 games I won. Drew to Arsenal 3-3. Lost to Barcelona and Fiorentina.
You went to hell and won 5-0.
Yeah. Not bad. Round of 16 then, I knocked out Inter Milan. That's when Manchester United knocked you out. Oh, who did you play in the knockout playoff round? Hajduk Split. Quarter-final, I was knocking out Juve. Big win there. In semi-final, Parma, 8-0.
And we were saying that earlier, they're a good side.
Yeah.
And you just stuffed them 8-0.
8-0.
Wow.
Dad Celtic, let's see. 38 goals from Henrik Larsson. And that was in the Chalo striker role too.
Yeah.
34 for Julio Cruz. 34 for Rushfeldt. 20 and 21. Baronek's got 18 and 18. They like just being symmetrical, don't they?
I won 4, was I? I had 3 players over 33.
Yeah. So you'd mentioned that. Transfer budget, another £30 million to spend. But let's see. What have I... Jan's got 55 in 47 there.
Unbelievable.
46 for Kesman. 28 and 19 for Jalminia, who played on the left midfield. Andy Cole got 26. 20 for Kanchelskis with 22 assists. 25 assists for Zetterberg. 28 assists for Barry Ferguson. Unbelievable. And we've got £28 million to spend this summer. Let's have a look at the points. Alright, season 3 points are Omega Luke with 10 and Dad with 4. Meaning the total points are Omega Luke with 36 and Dad with 10. Alright, Dad, let's have a look at your transfers in. We've got Timoshuk. I remember Timoshuk quite well. I don't remember his hair being like that. But
I didn't know who he was to me.
Anatoly Timoshuk.
Look like that. So no, I can't remember that picture.
But good DM, though, on the game. Then we've got some Brazilians from Palmeiras.
Yeah.
Now, again, I don't recognise the names. You might do. I think Rogério, possibly. You might do if you're a fan of South American football from the 90s. But £5.25 million for what looks like a very good ball-playing defender in Baiano. And then Rogério... Again, 25 years of age, can play DM, can play centre-back.
That's the reason why I got him in. Sort of, strengthen my defence up and midfield.
He's not exactly as good.
He's not. It doesn't.
No, because his passing's only 10.
Yeah. I mean, I looked at it and I thought, well, is he or isn't he? But when you look at the bottom of the squad comparison, he's there.
I just think attributes are in the wrong places.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the trouble.
Yeah.
Then we've got a couple of more players. Norbert Solano.
Yeah, I did like this guy. Very good player. Solano. Yeah, played so well up and down that sort of right-hand side for Newcastle, didn't he? So, very good player.
Very good. I enjoyed that. So, good crossing ability from Nobby Solano, the Peruvian, of course. Rui George from Sporting, I do remember as well.
Yeah.
Cracking left back.
Yes, very good. So, that's me right back, left back sorted out, and centre defence and the defensive midfield.
Yeah.
So, I'm hoping... Fingers crossed, this is it.
All right. Well, you got £7 million going out. The likes of Paul Lambert as well. Robert Kovac, who's only just come in, gone out for again. Murat Yakin as well, the same. You see, you just sign players and just sell them next season.
I want to make a bit of profit. Sometimes it was just like, I'm just going to get squad players in to strengthen areas up, and then I had a bit of money left over because some players just don't want to come to you.
Yeah.
And you sort of look and you're buying players for 1 million, 2 million. You got 28 million in the kitty, and you just think, I've got this money left over. What do I do with it? So I think sometimes I probably did waste a bit of money just to sort of bring in squad players, really. So
okay, well, tactically, you're sticking with the 3 up front.
I've gone 3 up front, but I've gone more defensive this time. That sort of like, it didn't work for me, all attacking, so I've gone back to be a bit more sort of, this is one of my favourite tactics, so I'm going to try this tactic. 3 up front still. I've got to stay 3 up front with the amount of strikers I've got and how good they are.
Yeah. I still think this is too defensive.
Yeah, probably.
Having 2, in my opinion anyway.
Yeah, I could have gone either 2, one behind the strikers as an attack.
Or just these as support roles.
Yeah.
Just having them as defensive roles is means they just stay there.
I conceded a lot of goals still, though, didn't I? I mean, I've scored a lot, but
yeah,
like you say, you don't win a game by jumping in just scoring. You got to defend as well, and I wasn't defending very well.
Listening. All right, well, let's have a look then. I've signed a couple of players as well. I've got Gilberto Silva coming in, which we'll show you in a second. I've had to spend quite big on players. Obviously, Cordoba was £24 million last year, but Cameron Azy, £1.1 million, is a bit of a steal, so that's not too bad at all. On that right-hand side, Kanchelskis is in his 30s now, so just bringing in a bit of youth there. Somebody who can do this very similar job, run down the wing, cross the ball in for Jan. That's all we want to do. Joseph Yobo, of course, eventually went on to play for Everton. I've got him before that because his physicals are phenomenal.
Cool, yeah.
Just wanting to be fast, wanting to be strong and good in the air. He is the replacement, eventually, of course, from Lucio, who left the club, but he probably has a bit better positioning. 15 positioning instead of Lucio, who's a bit wild, but good in other places. Gilberto Silva, though, before he went to Arsenal, as, of course, one of the Invincibles, I picked him up from Internazionale. Good CDM. Very good indeed. Yeah. Good mental attributes. 20 for natural fitness. We're all good here. Haven't really had any standouts leave the club other than Diego Forlan. Just didn't really work with Forlan, unfortunately. He never really developed into the player that I was hoping he would. Overshadowed by a 6'8" giant, who, by the way, is still in the side and is enjoying his time up front with Mattia Kezman. Looks very similar to what it did last season with Joseph Yobo coming in alongside Cordoba there at the back. Schedule-wise, at the start of the season, started very well. Got a nice little 7-0 in there. 2-0 against Dundee. Why are we only winning 2-0, lads? Come on, Jan. What's happening? Also through to the next round of the Cup by Hearts. Let's see what you're up to, Dad, because you're sat in second, and that's because you dropped points again.
That's a silly draw again, isn't it? I don't know what we're doing, so... I mean, up to that, I was all right.
Yeah, got a hat-trick there for Rushfeldt. He started the season well. Qualified for the Champions League, knocked out Benfica. That was a good win.
Yeah.
And Panathinaikos as well. So, okay, well, season number 4 then. You've got a lot of catching up to do.
I've got to win big.
Yeah.
I've got to win big.
Yeah, you need to kind of do the whole, treble.
Yeah, definitely.
Domestic treble and stop you from winning
the domestic
anything.
treble is the minimum I can do. I've got to stop you from winning anything.
Let's see if that's the case. Well, it is the case this season.
Number 10 point. You only lost one game again.
Yeah, I know. It's so annoying I can get the 38 out of 38.
What, you drew a game this time?
Yeah. First time in a while. That was against Celtic.
0-0. I'm pleased with that.
Lost one game against you, though.
Yes.
Which means I have beaten you twice, so I do get an extra 2 points there, but only conceded 24. Now, I know people are going to be wanting this tactic off the back of this. It's probably a lot to do with the players, but the tactic will be available with the save game file, which you can get on patreon.com/MegaLukeGaming or on the YouTube channel membership pages on the £5 tier. The perks are you get the save game file. From the save game file, go on to Rangers, go on to the tactic, and download it. It's as easy as that if you really want it, because this has been so simple to build, but it's been great. So if you do want it, then there you go. It's yours. But thank you very much to everybody who does support on Patreon or on the YouTube channel membership pages. Of course, you helped Dad be here instead of being at his other job, which we've managed to get him out of. Obviously, the dream is to get Dad out of that job completely. So you guys helping us out with that in the short term now helps us in the long run to that ultimate goal. So thank you. 183 goals this season, Dad.
Just look at your complete goal difference, 159.
Yeah. What's funny is there's only one other team which has a plus goal difference.
Yeah.
Because I scored 16 against bottom of the league, 19 against Ross County, 20 against Kilmarnock, 14 against... That is hilarious. Okay. Jan did not win the Golden Boot.
He slipped up there,
I'm
didn't
selling him. That's it. He's out of here. He
See you
is
later.
gone. Mental. Mattia Kezman with 29, at 39 even. Jan Koller with 37. Rushfeldt got the highest average rating because he got 30 goals this season with 12 player of the matches.
Yeah.
We mentioned Zetterberg last year.
Yeah.
28 assists this year. I absolutely dominated the assist tally, in fact. I had the top 5 assisters in the league. Rogerio Ceni also got 22 clean sheets. He's not just a free kick merchant, he can also save shots as well.
I'm surprised how far down Barry Ferguson is with the assists.
Yeah,
he's had a bad season.
Only 15? So that's quite funny. Great season again for Rangers.
No, let me down.
Let's have a look, though. Do we cap it off with anything else? Maybe the Champions League this time round? No! But I did get the domestic treble. Quarter-final, Manchester United again, you bloody bastard. St Mirren in the Scottish Cup, Scottish League Cup.
I didn't even get to the finals.
Didn't even get to the final of them. Didn't even get to the final of them.
How bad is that?
Where did you get in the Champions League final, though? Oh, no! Please be United. Please be United. Yes! Oh. Get in! Oh, that is funny. Gary Neville! Gary Neville scored the winner!
That's a fix.
At Old Trafford!
I've never known him to score.
He was at Old Trafford as well! That is unbelievable!
Fixed.
Oh, that is class. What a final, a Champions League final where Gary Neville scores the winner. Yes, this is just Football Manager. It is not real. That is not possible. How the hell did By the way, who's giving Gary Neville 9 finishing?
Yeah.
He scored like 3 goals throughout his whole career. Gary Neville scored the winner where you were 1-0 up, by the way, at half-time. At Old Trafford.
How good was Walter Samuel then?
Oh, Walter Samuel's class.
Is he? I didn't remember him, to be honest. He's a defender as well.
Yeah.
So both defenders scored against me.
Yeah. Walter Samuel went on to play for like Inter Milan.
Oh, right.
Played a lot in the Italian league. Was a fantastic player. There we go. Right, so Champions League finalists, Dad. Let's have a look at the route to the Champions League. League phase. You topped it. Drew to Arsenal. Of course you did. You're always dropping points to them. Giving them wins. 2-0 against Real Madrid. 2-0 against Chelsea away from home at Stamford Bridge with Roy Mackay there. I was there in 5th. I lost to Valencia away from home. Drew to Milan and to Porto 1-5, beating Leverkusen this time 8-0. I'm always capable of an 8-0. I'll give myself that. That meant that we both qualified for the round of 16. You knocked out Parma. I knocked out Atletico Madrid 11-2. Quarter-finals was where I dropped to Manchester United, got the bad draw. You beat PSV. And the semi-final was where you knocked out Barcelona on pens after being 5-2 down.
I went to their ground and won the 3-0.
I don't know whether that would have been their ground.
Was it?
No, I think that might be. Yeah, it was
semi-part.
Yeah. But you won on penalties. 2 late goals. Rushfelt.
88 and 90.
That place would have been bouncing after that second
yeah.
goal went in, wasn't it?
Right.
Wow. Oh, they had Rivaldo, by the way. We haven't seen Rivaldo yet. God.
30 years of age.
I mean, he was a Ballon d'Or winner around about that time. But
178 million. You can't touch that.
Crazy. Patrick Kluivert's there, of course. His son's doing. I'm really pleased his son is turning into the player he is.
And he's not just scoring any old type of goal, neither.
No, they're always bangers after banger. They got Pepe Reina in goal, which is a new gen who's come through.
Keeper,
Carlos Puyol. At this point, Puyol was a right back.
Yeah.
With leadership of 11.
You'd never believe it, would you?
That is wrong.
One of the best
captains of all time.
Ever.
Yeah. One of the best centre-backs of all time.
Yeah.
Guardiola, also known in his player days as Josep.
Yeah.
Because people think he's called Pep. No, that's a short name.
Yeah.
He's actually called Josep.
He looks older there than he does now.
Yes. I think it's the same face pack. Luis Enrique's there, of course. He's now manager of PSG.
Yeah. Very good.
Manuel Pellegrino. We've got Iniesta and Xavi's just come through as new gens by the looks of it. Xavi was already there, but Iniesta's on their bench. And Zenden, of course, who played for Liverpool, I think it was, and Middlesbrough as well. That was a good win for you in the semi-final. Man United knocked out Liverpool again. I love this growing up. This had been unbelievable. I mean, as a child of Man United fan, it was great anyway because of the amount of Premier Leagues you were winning. But the amount of times that you were knocking out Liverpool in the Champions League would have been joyous, and the amount of wins that you got. Semi-final in there, by the way, Dan, by Rangers. So I did knock you out of that one.
I needed a big season, and I nearly had it. What I missed out on, you just grabbed 2 cups. And the league.
Rushfelt got 39 goals, 18 assists. That's dropped off.
Yes.
That has dropped off. Nobby Solana got 17 assists. That's not too bad. Transfer budget, 15 million. They stopped giving you money now because you've ruined it for them.
Shit.
Oh, Kesman. 61 goals. Jan Koller only got 55 and 51. Only got 55.
Bad season for him.
Yeah, it was really, wasn't it?
I don't know whether you're going to make it the next season, you know.
Yeah, probably could be on the chopping block.
I reckon you should get rid of him now.
29 years of age.
Get the money, get the 9 million while you can.
He's unhappy as well. Wants a new deal due to his good form. You call this good form, dear? 55 goals in 51 games. God, give me straight. Jarminia, 25-24, does seem good in 2, you see Zetterberg's 20 with 47 assists. 47 assists. Even like if you're looking at the actual assists itself, that's nearly that's got to be over 150 goals.
Yeah.
Nearly, that's close to 150 goals just from Konchesky's upwards. That is crazy. Transfer budget-wise, I've got £14 million as well, so starting to catch up with us a bit, although I am approaching Stuart Pearce to be my assistant manager, so that's always fun.
You couldn't ask for anybody better to cheer a team up.
Exactly, yeah. I have noticed as well, I've had some recognisable names come through my youth academy. We've got Charlie Adam here, age 16 with 20 aggression. That sounds about right. And Alan Hutton, of course, former Spurs player.
Yeah.
Playing at right back there. Okay, let's have a look then at the points before we go into the final season. Season 4 points then are Omega Luke with 14 and Dad with 1, meaning the total points are Omega Luke with 50 and Dad with 11. All right, Dad. Some names have left. Rushfelt, I'm surprised you sold him.
I didn't want as many players. I wanted to get a bit of money in, really. So
30 goals in 31 games. He was like the only shining light that you had.
Yeah.
You binned him off.
I just felt I had a little bit better up front than what he was. So I didn't need him.
He was the highest average rating in the league last year. What are you talking about?
I didn't need him.
Oh, yeah, because you've been doing absolutely fine without him. Anyway.
He wanted to go.
Dominic Di Matteo is called. Dominic Matteo. Dominic Matteo? Dominic Matteo.
He's a good player in his time. I enjoyed watching him.
Di Matteo. I'm trying to give him an Italian name. Dominic Matteo. Yeah, he was a good player.
He plays in the two positions that I wanted to strengthen up a little bit more. Yeah, so got him in.
Then we got Sasa Ilic.
Very good centre midfield player as well. So yeah, got this one as well. So I'm just doing the actual spine of the team as well. I normally do. And this is another one to sort of fit it in as well.
All right.
3 players I've got in. All right. I thought the rest of the team that I've got are already good enough. So those 2 go right in the midfielder. And Dominic Matteo goes right in the defence. So
okay.
I brought 3 players in. When you look at the forward line that I've got, yeah, I probably could have kept him. But I'm quite happy with the 3 that I've got up front.
Well, Viduka isn't nowhere near as good. He comes in to replace him.
Yeah, that's one of those things.
I think sometimes
I lost one.
You make such knee-jerk decisions.
The one player I did want to keep and I lost because he wouldn't sign a new contract was Cruz. Is it?
Yeah,
that was the one I really wanted to keep. I lost him and then, but I'm still happy with this. I've got good squad there. I think
where
so. I'm going with it.
Go, by the way, I can't remember where it was. So he left this season. He went to Sampdoria, so he's gone to play in Italy.
Yeah.
After some great 108 goals in 136 games, some great seasons.
Yeah,
he played for.
He wouldn't sign a new contract.
Yeah. So you lost 2 strikers, didn't replace either of them.
Nope.
And still played 3 up front.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're losing your touch. Yeah. Let's have a look to see what I've done that final season. I've also lost a few players there, but none that's really going to bother me too much. Colin Hendry has left. He's gone to Galatasaray, age 36. 4 pace. And I thought, that's time for you to go, I think, Colin.
It'll take a long time getting there.
Yeah. Signed a couple of players. One of them was Mancini, who was a great right midfielder in his day for Inter Milan, I think he played for. But the Brazilian can also play right back as well. So got him in. Good dribbler of the ball, good physical attributes. 17 for tackling. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
But look who else I've got. Thierry Henry. Some people say he's the best player in Premier League history. I would debate that. That's probably going to be Mo Salah now. But Thierry Henry, not quite as good on this because of obviously his... this was before he went to Arsenal when he was at Juve.
Yeah.
1 for work rate. I think it's a bit harsh.
Lazy sod.
Yeah. 1 for work rate. I think his finishing first touch was slightly better as well. But I signed him anyway because it was Thierry Henry. Got him for £8 million. Thierry, welcome. Now, he joins my Rangers side with... Doesn't get in, of course, because... Jan and Kesman is untouchable. Hasn't changed. Mancini has come to the right-hand side. Him and Camoranesi can switch positions and kind of happy with that. Andy Cole's still here, by the way. He's been biding his minutes. He's 30 years of age now. Still getting 11 off the bench last season. So he's still here. He's still enjoying himself. Let's see. Start of the season. Haven't lost a game or dropped any points just yet. We've got some goals going in there. Dad, let's have a look at yours. We've got all wins from you too. You've played a lot more because of the European fixtures.
Started really well, so yeah, I'm pleased with this.
You've got Inter Milan, PSV's in there, Stuttgart, Man United, or Lazio, Hajduk and Brøndby in the league phase. Final season then. Do you fancy your chances of winning a trophy in this one?
I could win everything and I'm still not going to win any.
Well,
not even half your points, but I still fancy winning something this season.
Okay, well.
With that team, I'd be disappointed if I don't win 2 cups.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Let's see if that happens then. Season number 5. Well, you definitely didn't win the league. It's another 104-point season.
I got a little bit closer to you this time because you lost 2 and I lost 2. And you didn't score so many goals this time.
I didn't know. You scored quite a lot, though.
Yeah.
Considering you sold or lost 2 of your best strikers.
Yeah.
Drew you there, lost both games there. So I only actually beat you once this season.
Oh, look at the finish I had. Look, Drew 2, lost 1. Cost me the league.
If we're looking at the past positions, you were top towards the end of the season.
Yeah. Oh, chucked it away, didn't I? Had the chance.
That was your opportunity. Kesman takes home the golden boot. Marine O'Keefe's there. Ex-Argo player, Marine O'Keefe.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. That's made the video so much better. That is class.
Best striker in the league.
I used to love Marine O'Keefe at Plymouth Argo. That is didn't even have a face in this face pack. That's how obscure he is.
He's that quick, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's quite fast on this. 27 goals this season. He got more than Jan.
That's a real bad season for Jan, isn't it?
God, really bad. 24. Only 24 goals. Czerny got 15 clean sheets. Wasn't as good a season as well. Oh, that's why. Because Kloss also got 9.
Yeah.
So that's 24 clean sheets in total. So yeah, fewest conceded. I only conceded 24 goals in 30 games. And I kept 22 clean sheets, 152 goals there. Corner goals, 26. If anybody's wondering how many goals. You scored 22.
Yeah.
I got 26. That's because I got the likes of Big Jan in there. He's just Ed machine. Probably can't move now. He just relies on corners. Let's have a look, though, at the competitions page. We're on Rangers. Don't win anything else.
2 loss.
Ooh, you beat me in the Scottish Cup
the
semi-final, but I won that one. Oh, Man United again in the Champions League. They've been a burden to me in this. Oh, I beat you in the final. That one beat you in the final.
So I got to both finals then?
Yeah, but that's 2 points. Well, 1 point, because I don't knock you out, technically. I just beat you. But the 3 points for actually winning the cup. Did you win the other one? No!
Oh, you're having a laugh. Come on.
Knocked out in the league phase of the Champions League. You had an awful time.
I had an awful video. This
Yeah.
is terrible.
You lost 5 games there. Got battered.
Oh dear.
Only won 2.
Well,
Knockout playoff round. I knocked out Ajax 9-8. That was fun. Round of 16. Knocked out Arsenal. They've hated me in this, haven't they?
yeah.
Quarter final beating PSV. And then, of course, I got the bad draw of Manchester United. I fancy my chances against the other 2.
Yeah.
Oh, how annoying. I was 3-1 up. And they eliminated me. 4-3. Oh, they lost in the final. Oh, that would have been a horrible day at school. At the Olympico. Oh, never mind. Runners up, Dad. Penalties to Dundee United.
Oh, come on.
Can't even score against them. I'll tell you who would have scored. That striker you showed last season.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
He would have scored in the final.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Scottish Cup. Couldn't win that one either, Dad. Goals. 28 for... This is a lot less.
I ain't got any of them in 30. I usually always have 1 or 2 in the 30s.
I think the trouble is you're relying on players like Mark Birchall, who isn't very good, and Preciado, who again is nowhere near the standard of the 2 players that you lost last season. So that's probably where it's gone wrong. Anybody picking this up? If you want to carry on with Dad, got 46 million, which is quite good to be fair.
Yeah,
maybe
it's hard buying those really top players though.
Maybe this is a challenge for people who do get the save game file. Rebuild Dad's team.
Yeah.
Because you are some way off how good this Rangers side is. It's been 5 years in a row now since that one Celtic win. Of course, Rangers dominated the 90s pretty much. You run us up every single season.
Yeah. I was bridesmaids too many times.
Yeah.
Too many times.
It's time
I didn't get in amongst you, did I? That's what I need you to do.
Your challenge is to rebuild Celtic. Yeah. Make them win a title again, because my Rangers side has been too good, and that is thanks to these guys here. Kesman with 46, Jan Koller with 38. Now, behind the scenes, Dad has been tallying up how many goals Jan Koller has got. So
267 goals.
267 goals for Jan Koller.
In 5 seasons.
And how many games has he played? About 166 or 200. We can't really tell from that appearance thing. It's never right.
That's not given the cup games, is it? Because we've obviously got all the goals that he scored.
Yeah.
Average 53 goals a season.
53.4 goals a season for Jan Koller. And if we're going off this season, he played 52 games.
Yeah.
Jalminia was a good signing, I think, for that free transfer. 28 goals, 15 assists this season alone. Andy Cole's still doing well in this league. Zetterberg got 30 assists there. 25 for Cameronese and Mancini, who are playing both on the right-hand side, look. Both got 25 assists each just from crosses. And Silvino got 17. So this 4-4-2 is fantastic. If you can find yourself good wingers with good dribbling and good crossing ability, and you get a big 6'8" dude up there with a very quick, who I've trained to beat the offside trap, which is probably the reason why the last 2 seasons he's been even better, Mattia Kesbum, with good pace and good finishing ability, you will score so many goals, your opponents don't stand a chance.
You look back over the years as well, the younger years at this sort of time, it was all 4-4-2 with that really tall centre forward with a quick, Phillips and Crouchy up front.
Yeah. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Niall Quinn and Kevin Phillips.
Niall Quinn, yeah, that's it.
Peter Crouch and Defoe. Heskey and Owen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah. That's what we're looking at right now. Sheringham and
Eskey's first touch was always bad. Though,
yeah. Yeah. They were actually shots. Yeah. Michael Owen was just so quick. He managed to get hold of them. There we go. That's what I've built here. Classic 4-4-2. 2 box-to-box midfielders as well. Even had 2 no-nonsense centre-backs to begin with, but I brought in some ball-playing defenders. So have a little play around with it. If you do get the save game file, let us know how you get on. Let's have a look at the final points tally though before we wrap it up. Final season then is Omega Luke with 9 and Dad with 4, meaning the total points are Omega Luke with 59 and Dad with 15. 59 to 15. And it was Rangers versus Celtic.
I can't believe I got 15 points out of all that.
No.
What did I win? 1 cup? I think I won 1
2.
cup.
I don't know actually. It might have been 2.
Yeah,
I think it was
I'm not
2.
sure.
Yeah, but
I look at that and your tactic was good, but you one player.
No, you can't say that.
Yes, I can.
Well, because Kesman had the golden boot twice.
Yeah, I still think the one player made such a big difference for your team.
I think it's because you made silly decisions.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
In my head, when we first started it, I thought just go with the 4-4-2 as it was in the time. And then when I looked at my team and all the strikers I had, I thought this is screaming out just to go for like 3 up front and go for it like that. And I thought, I wonder the game would sort of accept it, but no, it didn't, did it really?
I think sometimes you rely on that too much.
Yeah.
And your 4 back is that.
I should have went through the times and went, because I had always had 2 outstanding strikers. I always had that.
You normally go for the 4-3-3 in like season 3 onwards.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
When you've built a team for it.
Yeah.
You went for it too early.
Definitely,
I think it cost you there.
And I struggled getting really top defenders, especially right back in left back.
They did not want to go to the Scottish League.
No, they didn't. Not anybody you went for, anybody you could think of, all the big names of all the big strikers, defenders and all that, were not even interested.
Yeah, I had Real Ferdinand, been accepted, offered a contract, rejected me, went somewhere else.
Yeah.
Lucio obviously went somebody else. Like all the big players, as soon as you get hold of them, it was hard to keep them.
Yeah. And that's why you didn't see that many big sort of names come up onto our screens.
Weirdly, nobody came in for Jan Collar. I never had bids for him.
No, you didn't, did you? That's what
so strange.
Yeah.
He just nobody cared that he was scoring 80 goals in 2 seasons. Is he? Never mind.
Yeah.
But
it's only in the Scottish League. That's what I've been saying. Only in the Scottish League, innit?
A lot of fun though.
It was good. Even though I got hammered, it was funny. It was good.
Yeah. I do enjoy going back to the retro databases. Yeah. So if there's a time where you know that there's retro databases where there could be a fun rivalry to play around with, let us know. We're definitely here to explore. Of course, we still got a few months until the new game comes out. So we're just having fun doing different things. We've got a nice idea coming up soon. Plus, we've got a very first coming up soon. We've done freeway rebuilds. We're going for 4-way rebuild. That comes out in a couple of weeks' time.
Who's it going to be, though?
Get your guesses down in the comments below who you think it should be. Of course, with any other suggestions as well, let us know. And thank you very much for your Patreon members and channel membership as well.
Yeah, thank you.
For checking out this save. If you want to do so, that's where you can find it. Why not check out this video here? Because Dad and I have started a Glory Hunter save. And it is kicked off with a bang. Episode 1 is up on your screen right now. But I warn you, once you watch episode 1, you're going to want to see episode 2. But don't worry, that one's already out as well right after. It's bingeable content here on Omega Luke channel. Go watch it right now.